Welcome back to BackRoad Journals, everyone. Let's talk about refrigerators today. The good people from Setpower sent us this RV45S single zone 12-volt refrigerator to review it. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's go over some of the things that we like, we don't like, and a few of the specifications. Stick with us. So let's go ahead and start with the outside of the refrigerator before I'll take you inside the refrigerator and talk about a few specs. This is an aluminum fridge and it's got a really nice industrial feel to it. I actually kind of like it. It looks really nice. There are a few things that you need to watch out for when you've got a fridge that is nice and shiny like that, but we'll talk about that later. So really nice looking. It also got on each corner, it's got the plastic feet right here to protect it at the bottom here as well. On each side of the fridge, you of course find your metal handles as well. They are spring loaded, so if I let them go, that's what's gonna happen. It's really nice that it actually tugs right back into the fridge right here, and it's got a plastic piece here so that it's easier to carry as well. You've got these really nice latches right here that make sure that once you open and close the lid, that it nicely seals the refrigerator. Really nice. I really like that feature with the latches. The fridge weighs in at 46 pounds, so gotta be careful when you load the fridge up before you bring it into your vehicle or wherever you're gonna take it, because it can make it very heavy once you have the fridge fully loaded up. So empty, this fridge is 46 pounds. 26 inches long, 19 inches tall, and 15 inches in width. This makes it a really nice size for our Jeep, the way we've got it configured, and I'll show you that in a moment as well on how we set it up in our vehicle. So let me take you over to the side where I'll show you the control panel. To turn it on, all you have to do is to long press that power button for a couple seconds and it will turn on. Over here you've got the temperature control, and the RV45S ranges from 0 degrees Fahrenheit to 50. Over here you've got your compressor speed settings, max mode and min mode. Min mode is basically an eco mode that you can use. Over here you've got the battery protection, which is medium, low, and high. We usually have it set to medium. When you are running the refrigerator off of your car battery, you probably want to set it to low so that you're not draining your battery completely. Over here, you have got the outlet where you plug in the power cable, and right next to it, you'll find the fuse. So if for whatever reason the refrigerator is not working, check the fuse first and then go from there. Overall, the control panel is very easy to use and easy to understand. One feature that I like about the control panel is that you actually have to long press the buttons, so that when you're driving around and things are bouncing around in your vehicle, that just a little bit of touching the buttons will not mess with your settings, because you have to actually long press the buttons. So that's actually a really good feature that helps us out when we're bouncing up and down the back roads. That pretty much covers it for the outside of the fridge. Let's have a look inside the fridge. Once you're opening up the lid, you've got the LED light coming on so that you can see in the dark when you're looking for whatever you're looking for in the fridge. It has 2 baskets that are easily removable. One in the deep end and then the other one in the smaller end here. And that comes in really handy when you're loading up your fridge and you don't want to carry the entire fridge with everything in it into your vehicle. Just put the fridge into the vehicle, load up the baskets and carry the baskets into the refrigerator. That's how we do it, and it works really well for us. So let's talk about the dimensions on the inside of the fridge. The bigger section is 14 inches wide, 10.5 inches in width, and also 14 inches deep. The smaller section is 7 by 7 by 10.5, of course. One of the most important things that we're looking for in a refrigerator is how much power it actually consumes. Because while we're at camp, we have it plugged in into our Bluetti to run it. Now, to be fair, it is December and currently we have about 2 or 3 degrees Celsius. So it is pretty cold. We did take this fridge out camping last weekend, and when I checked how much energy was actually consumed out of our Bluetti, nothing was consumed, which definitely has to do with the outside temperature that we've had. So it stayed nice and cool. So it's not really an accurate picture of what it would consume. To get a little bit more of an accurate picture on how much power this unit actually consumes, once we got back home, we plugged it into our Bluetti, which is the EB55, and it has got 537 watt hours. We plugged it in at 10 o'clock in the morning and then took a reading at 10 o'clock at night. And it only took about 20% off of the power of the Bluetti. So that gives us roughly an idea how much power it consumes in warmer temperatures. With that said, we did have the settings to min mode for the compressor speed, so eco mode, and it did consume 45 watts when the compressor was running. Somewhere in there, it bounced up and down a little bit, but in general, it was around 45 watts that this refrigerator was drawing when in min mode. According to Setpower, max mode will draw 60 watts. We have not tried that because we wanted to test it as if we were using it at camp. So we had it set to min mode and it was drawing 45 watts, which will last us probably about 2 days in conditions in the lower 20s for sure. Let me show you how we set this fridge up in the vehicle. So we'll see you at the Jeep. Sorry for the messy Jeep. We just got back yesterday from a camping trip and I really haven't been able to clean it up. But this is how we set up the fridge in here. And it's really convenient, especially the way the lid opens up, which is this way. So we can just go in and look around. Our old fridge opened up this way and would come right up against the roll bar and would drop right down back on our head. So we really like the setup of being able to open up the fridge that way. While we're driving on our way to camp, we usually just plug it in to the DC outlet right here with the cable that has been provided. And then once we're at camp, we switch it over to our little generator for the rest of the camping trip. Cables that come with the unit is the DC cable that goes into your DC outlet, and this right here you plug into the fridge. And if you want to plug it in at home into your AC outlet, it does come with this block. And if you need shore power, you've got your cable right here for your AC outlet. All you do is take your DC outlet, plug it in here. This goes into the fridge and this goes into your outlet at home. Now, one thing I will say, I have not ever seen a system like this before. Curious as to why they made the decision to do it that way, but it works, so not one to complain here. What do I like about the RV45S from Setpower? Well, I really like the build. For a budget fridge, I love the aluminum around it. That just gives it the rugged feel to it. It's very solidly built, including the lid, which is plastic, not aluminum. What I really like is the latches. That just closes it down really nice. You've got plenty of space in there for your weekend getaway, for your camping trip, wherever you're gonna go. I do like the control panel, and what I like about it is that it's easy to use and that you actually have to push the buttons for a few seconds in order for things to change. That, as I mentioned earlier, things are bouncing around back here. That is a really good benefit. I like that a lot. Because there's nothing worse than you arriving at camp and the fridge is not running. I think Setpower did a good job with that. Let's talk about the warranty for a moment. The compressor comes with a 3-year warranty as well as a 1-year warranty for all the other parts of the refrigerator. One thing, and this is not a negative, but something that I've not seen before, is the way they set up the cables. Not seen that before, not a negative, just a bit quirky, but that's okay, as long as the fridge is running and is getting its power. A little bit of a drawback on the aluminum though. If you're running around, they are a little bit prone to scratches. Setpower, however, does offer a cover for this fridge as well as a slide. So if you want to slide this out, they offer that as well. And you can find that on their website. Overall, I do believe that we will be switching over from our Bouge RV over to the Setpower for sure. It is only a single zone fridge, but that's okay. That's what we mostly use the fridge for. You can set it to just freezing, or you can set it just for having a regular fridge. That's all we need when we go camping. We'll be leaving a link to the Setpower website down in the description if you're interested or in the market for a budget-friendly 12-volt fridge. The link is down in the description. We will also be offering a discount code that you can also find down in the description. And if you purchase anything from their website through the link, you will be helping out the channel, which of course is going to be very much appreciated. And with all of that said, thank you for watching. I hope you found this review helpful. If you are in the market for a fridge, we like it, we're gonna use it, and we're gonna be replacing our old fridge with this one. So thumbs up for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you on Sunday back on our regular adventures. I'll be leaving a link down in the description if you're interested in a link down in the description to the Setpower website and this